How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you saw the title and the thumbnail, in today's video I'm going to bring you guys some Overwatch content on how to use Genji, some tips and tricks. If it helps you in any way, comment down below, like the video, and let's get straight into it.
Dancing is what to do.
So just to make this a bit more obvious and so it's not just me saying it, so everyone has the same problems and everyone knows how to use it, I'm going to go on the internet and read some stuff out for you guys on how to use Genji. So here we go. It's important to know that Genji's shurikens do not fly in an arc. It goes straight to where you fight it in a straight line. There's also a small travel time from when the shurikens reach their destination because of the travel time. His weapon can be difficult to aim at targets from a long range, but it can help to pick off enemies in a distance, especially stationary ones like Bastion, sentries and turrets. And out of all the basic attacking weapons in the game, Genji's shurikens will require the most precise aiming to master properly. That's the thing with Genji. I don't think so far he's been nerfed or buffed, but he's only good if you know how to use him, and I don't know how to use him, so I had to get gameplay. I'll get the gameplay and I'll put the link in the description to that channel. But yeah, guys, so let's read more. There is two different attacks for the shurikens. Genji can throw 3 of them in a straight line every 0.97 seconds, or throw 3 founder in a horizontal fashion 0.73 seconds. The horizontal fan spread can be fired more rapidly and is useful for close-up enemies, bigger targets, or for multiple enemies. The straight line throw is more useful for longer range single enemies. Another thing with Genji is you have to make sure you don't stay in the same position, because if you stay in the same position you're an easy target. The best way to use Genji is when you're in target and you're always in like an attack, make sure you always jump around, because that is obviously Genji. He can walk, I don't think he can climb on buildings and all that, so make sure you always jump around him. But if you're a pro and you're not in a boss fight, if you're a pro and you're not in like a really bad situation, you don't have to always jump around. Just make sure you're not in a clear situation and you should be all good. Deflect does not work on, so when I was on about the deflect, this is what the characters don't work on, just in case you guys don't know. Symmetra's Photon, Projector Beam, Winston Tesla Cannons, Zarya Short Range Beam, Maze Frost Stream, Symmetra Sentry Turrets. And this is Deflect. The Deflect is very powerful against these enemies' ultimates. McCree's Deadeye, Pharaoh's Barrage, Reaper's Dead Blossom, Soldier 76 Tactical Visor, Bastion's Tank, Maze Blizzard, Zarya's Gravitation Surge, and the Molten Core. So yeah, there you go. I'm going to tell you guys some of them, and now let's talk about how to use Genji the proper way. So the thing with Genji is, like I was saying earlier, he is a mix or good character. You can even have a really good match for him or a really bad match for him, but you always need to know how to use him. So he's a really tactical person. I don't know if it's up to you guys, but with me, I'd rather use him as like an attacker, because defend you're going to get nowhere. You're going to get nowhere, and the people, you shouldn't really go for like tanks with Genji, because you'll find yourself in a really bad situation. Mostly go for support. Do not go for Tracer. I can't even go enough with that. Do not go for Tracer. That is the most stupidest target you can go for, because Tracer can rewind right around you and you will be absolutely dead. But anyway, Genji has a combo he can do close up to enemies that is very important to learn. Here is the formula: fan shuriken, then swift to strike, all in one concussion motion. You do this in such a way where you fire the shuriken, then animation cancel with a swift strike to finish it off. This combo does up to 114 damage almost instantly. This is useful for nearly any close-up situation. If you are slightly further away as you approach the target, you can start with a normal straight shuriken throw, followed by the quick swift strikes. As I was saying, the strike is very good. Only use the abilities if you know how to. If you don't, then obviously I'm going to tell you guys in this video. But with the swift strike, you always want to make sure you're in the clear. Never use it if you are near a gang of members, because you will always get raped by one of them. Let me tell you guys that right now. But also use a deflect. Sometimes I always do it. I think you guys do it when you use a deflect by accident, but that's absolutely fine. All you got to do is get away from that situation, hide somewhere for a bit, wait for your ability to get back, and you should be great. And anyway, Genji is really good to get to situations quick and to get out of situations quick. That is why Genji is one of the most used characters, in my opinion, in Overwatch, because every time I get a competitive game, everyone just wants to go Genji. And another one, you can tell he's Hanzo's brother. I mean, if you main Hanzo, he is one of the most craziest, and I mean craziest people. Hanzo is nuts, right? I was playing 3v3 yesterday, and this Hanzo was going absolutely crazy on me. But anyway, let's talk about the melee on Genji now. Genji, oh my god, you can tell I ain't used to this. In a melee fight with Genji, use your alternate fire, then smash them in the face with a melee strike. After that, like I was saying, use swift strike immediately. So basically, if you're on a melee fight, melee them really quick and then swift strike them as quick as you can to take a lot of their health, throw some blades, get away from that situation, and you will be fine. If your target is further away though, swift strike to them, use your alternate fire and melee strike in quick succession, then go back to alternate fire. There are two methods to using Genji. First of all, you can use the left mouse to fling a fast moving line of verticality. Oh my god. Vertical aligned shurikens at your target. Alternatively, you can use the right mouse and that's obviously talking about the obviously, you know the controls for the Xbox. This is just talking about the PC. You can use the right mouse to fire them in a horizontal spread instead. But anyway, yeah guys, that is going to be today's video. I just wanted to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to use Genji. This is my first time, so I'm sorry if it didn't go as planned, but I really want to try and do some more videos for you guys and based on this. Anyway, if you guys enjoy it, like I said, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.